Hey guys, how's it going? I did something new that I'm really excited about, and it's what's right in front of you, and it's what the title of the video is, and that's weathered freight cars. As some of you may know, I'm in the military and I'm very restricted on space, so I have my very makeshift paint booth here, I guess, but I don't use an airbrush or anything like that. I just use normal paint with brushes and powders. But today is actually the first day I ever weathered anything. This car right here is the first car I ever weathered, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, especially for my first time. Obviously I have a little bit of things to work on, which I did work on in my other ones, like right here, that little blotch right there. That kind of bugs me a little bit because it just looks kind of pointless, but I mean, I guess there's some weathering where there's just stuff that starts from nowhere and ends up somewhere. But yeah, so I'm getting into weathering, and I'm wondering if maybe you guys want to see how I'm doing this, what I am using, because this is very basic. I've been weathering for maybe the past 5 hours, and I've gotten these 4 done, and I'll show you them a little bit more clearly in a second here. But yeah, I guess if you guys want to see more weathering or how I'm doing it, I would be happy to try and show you as much as I can with my little makeshift area. I wish I had a better light, but my light over there burnt out, so this is all I've got right now. I'm using my sink light actually. But I'm going to show you guys these in a little bit more detail here. So this is my Wisconsin Central box car that I did, and obviously you can see how I went into detail with getting the wheels weathered there, and then the mud splatter up on the sides, and then I did just a little bit of rust coming down on the sides, and obviously that it's hard to see with this fluorescent light, but there's that mud splatter up there coming up from the wheels, and then just some rust coming down from the top, and then obviously the roof is just dirty and weathered. You flip it around here. And again, this was my second side, so I did a little bit better, and I really like how that rust coming down from that door came down, or ended up, I should say. And I'll show you how I worked that a little bit more into another model, but again, it's just, this one would be working on the Wisconsin Southern, because I'm modeling Wisconsin Southern now. I have my first 2 Wisconsin Southern locos coming in the mail, and you'll see those shortly. And so this is just what it'll be like, let's say mid 2000s, after this boxcar has been in service for quite a while. It might get weathered quite a bit, or it will get weathered quite a bit, and so this is how I ended up doing that. It's pretty heavy, but I also, like on that BNSF back there, I did less heavy weathering. So that's the first one I want to show you. We'll roll into the second one here. This Southern Pacific little tank car here. Now what I went for, this one was a little bit harder, and I was a little bit upset because there is like a fingerprint or 2 on there. But what I went for was a more rusty top, and again with this fluorescent light, it's not really giving me great images here, but I went for a rusty top and a more dark bottom, so the top is full of rust and the bottom seems a little bit more new. So again, this is one that I weathered a little bit more harder, and then obviously the undercarriage will be dirty, but not quite as bad. Yeah, so this one was a little bit harder because it's kind of hard to demonstrate how rust comes off of a curved surface because there's really no starting point, but I think it turned out okay. I'm happy with it. Obviously I'm gonna run it, and I think it'll look good once I get it down on the railroad. The next one that I did here, save that one for last, is this BNSF hopper car, covered hopper, and this one I did a lighter weathering. You can see obviously on the rivets there, or not the rivets, but the parts that come out right now, it's skipping my mind, but the parts that come out here are a little bit darkened, and you can see just a little bit of like dirt coming down and other stuff. And then the undercarriage I did heavy again because it'd be running quite a bit. But you can just see this little, it's really just simple weathering that I did. And I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I think it turned out pretty well, especially for just my first time. It's so simple. And if you guys want me to show it to you, I will show it to you. If not, I might even do it for my own entertainment because I find it fun to make videos about trains. So, but yeah, this one was just a real simple one that I did with a little bit less weathering. And now this one, I was happy about this one because this one I just kind of figured out how to do rust on my own. And so I made it rusty. It's not so much dirty and everything. Like I still have a little bit of mud kick up on the sides, on the wheels there. But I made it just more rusty. And then I also put some white powder in there to fade it a little bit. But obviously this one's really easy to do rust because there's a starting point quite a few places. And some places I just kind of had it started on the side here, like on this middle one, there's not any coming from the top, but it's just kind of originating from there. But then like on this one, it's coming all the way from the top all the way down. So I switched it up a little bit because rust changes all the time. Or rust is never the same really. And then on the side here, I did that. And then we turn around to the other side and you can see how the rust is coming down from the top again. From all the hatches there. And then on the back I did a big patch of rust. Just thought I'd go for it. But yeah, I think they turned out great. I am just happy with how my first day of weathering went. I just got these 4 done and then tomorrow's Saturday, so I'm going to spend my day off weathering a few more cars, and then Sunday I might run trains tomorrow, but Sunday I'm definitely going to run trains and I'll make a video with all my new weathered cars on there. So yeah, we'll get that up and just let me know what you guys think. If you guys think they're neat, if you have any suggestions for what I can improve on, just yeah, let me know. Alright guys, you guys have a good rest of your day and I'll see you again next time.